What's up, my Freezer Burns? How you doing today? It's Chris here, and we've got another BTD5 Bloons Muggy City mashup combination right here. We've got the Glacier. So this is a nice new fun map for us. I'm going to play it on Impoppable again because, of course, we're playing on a fairly difficult, or fairly easy map, sorry. So, it should be pretty fun, though. You know, I think first of all, just looking at this thing, it looks really good, right? I mean, you know, they did a really good job at on designing maps in Bloons Muggy City. I think even better than BTD5 in a lot of situations. It just looks very pretty, right? Just a very pretty map. Honestly, it reminds me of Glacier. It really does. The coloring and everything, it just looks cool. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's do a ninja no, let's do an engineer start, dude. Yeah, you guys are right, dude. We need to do an engineer start. Absolutely. Where's the engineer? There he is. There's that bad boy. I'm going to pop him right here, sort of near the beginning of the map. So what you're going to realize, though, very quickly, is that you really don't have as much room as you might think. Like, you can't put any dart monkeys or anything in this middle line right here. Ooh, but you can put them, like, right there. Ooh, you can put them on the ice. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Never mind. It's very particular, though. It's just like there's a little tiny ridge, this little tiny blue ridge right here. You can't put anything there, all the way around. But if you can fit something tiny, you can fit something sort of tiny in there. Like, I think, let's see, put something kind of big. Like the mortar will not fit in there, right? Oh my god, we're actually just about to lose lives. I'm just going to use the sentry gun over here just to feel safe, right, guys? We like to just feel safe about these things and not lose the game too early on. So, that's that. I didn't even use the specialty building for my engineer either, so that's kind of fancy, man. We're actually going to, you know, struggle a little bit, I guess. Make it a little bit more difficult for us. I think it's nice, though, to do that. So what it is, yeah, like I was saying, there's not that much room on this map. Like, even if we can put a lot of, you know what, I kind of changed my mind on that. There's a lot of room for small towers. There's not a lot of room for big towers. Like, for example, I want to build a banana farm, and I'm like, where am I going to put it? I mean, I got, like, spot for maybe, like, 2 here. 2, that's probably about it. Maybe I could fit like 2 more over there, maybe 3 if I really got greedy, if I really wanted to. But I'm not going to be going banana farm crazy today or anything like that. It's going to be more of a chill map, more of a chill, get it? Chill map. Oh, got it! Punalicious! I love the pun raccoon, by the way. The pun raccoon meme, he's amazing. I don't know his name. I don't think he's Rocky the raccoon, but also, on top of that, you know what, I feel like you know what I should probably talk about, guys? Just random stories. You know, all I'm going to do today is talk about random stories. I got 2 sort of reasonable stories for you guys. I've probably talked about some of them sort of in the past, but I feel like, you know, why not bring them back at least a little bit? I remember this one time I was playing hockey. So, first of all, I really wanted to play hockey when I was a child. And my brother got to play hockey for a year, but when he went to play his first game of hockey or whatnot, so I'm gonna get a spike vector too. When he went to play his first game of hockey, he like went into the wrong league, and like everybody knew how to skate already, and he did not know how to skate. So he looked awful, and like the coach had to like teach him how to skate and everything. So anyways, look at that, perfect timing for that spike vector right there. So to teach him how to skate and everything. So when I wanted to play hockey, my parents were like, no, you got to learn how to skate first, and then you can play hockey. And I'm like, okay, no problem, we could do that. So they sent me to ice skating lessons. I was like, okay, no problem. By the way, I was probably like 7 years old or something like that, 8 years old. You know, I was pretty young at that point when I first started ice skating lessons. I'd say right around first grade-ish is when I started doing that stuff. So every weekend I'd go and I'd ice skate around a little bit, and they used to teach me how to do, you know, random things. Basically, you went up different kind of, I don't know how to explain it, groupings of things that you can do. Like after you learn how to skate forward, you move on to the next thing. Then they teach you how to skate backwards. Then they teach you how to stop efficiently. Then they teach you how to do like turns really easily. Then they teach you how to do like all the other crap. So like it's like every single like lane you just learn how to do that thing, and you don't move up to the next level until you learn how to do that thing efficiently enough. So anyways, we need to make sure we get some lead popping power in here. I think I'm going to chill with a glue gunner, guys. I'm going to say chill so much today, aren't I? Just in my brain at this point. Once I start saying a word, it just gets stuck there for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. So anyways, third banana farm? Nope. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's use a banana farmer, guys. I have not used a banana farmer in a while, so I'm not too afraid of using him. Why won't it let me put one there? It like doesn't make any sense. Alright, that's okay. We're just gonna upgrade him a little bit. So yeah, anyways, I was like, I had to do ice skating for a little bit. I got up to the second highest level of like learning ice skating, right? And then I started getting a little bit stuck. Like I moved up everything really quickly. Like I learned how to do it. The thing I actually had a little bit of trouble with was actually stopping. I never really learned how to stop very efficiently, but they kept moving me up though. I was like, okay, I don't know how to stop, but they moved me past it. They're like, whatever, you can skate good enough that I don't feel like you should be stuck in this stopped location. I'm like, okay, whatever, let's do it. So I get moving up and up and up. Get to the second highest thing, and this is the point where I'm like, Mom, I feel like I can skate good enough. Can you let me play hockey now? And so here we go. I'm gonna get a mortar. Let's do. Man, this guy's expensive. Expensive. There we go. We got a balloon buster over here. We're relying on our spike factory for our do the tiny bits of balloon pop power right there. I still feel like I need to get more farms. Farms are not, the money's not flowing in as fast as it should. So let's play a little bit more defensive, guys. Let's actually like move my mortar around and stuff if I need to. And that way that'll allow me to actually be able to afford these banana farms and stuff. Hopefully. Hopefully. I gotta get all 3 banana farms up to 3-0 before I build pretty much anything else. So 1 up. That was around 35 right there. You can tell we did a pretty good job, but the Spike Factory is actually having to work just a little bit. Work for his money right there. Holy crap, is it windy outside. Oh my gosh. Very windy. It's windy / rainy / like sleety, snowy, weird stuff. It's just not a good day outside. You know, you have those days where it's just not good. So anyways, here we go, guys. I've got camo leads coming out on this level. Don't know what to do about them. Screw it. Let's just do this guy. We're gonna go bam, bam. I'll just sell him after this round. That's a reasonable thing to do, right? Oh, it's not camo. What am I thinking? Why am I thinking it's camo leads? I don't know why I thought that. That was silly of me. It's just camo whites. Nobody cares about camo whites. I think I'm thinking of mastery mode. Mastery mode, those turn into camo leads. That's what that is. I'm so used to mastery mode. This is just Impoppable, not mastery mode. Maybe I will end up going back and doing this on mastery mode as well. Let me know if you guys think that's a fun idea or not. So, to continue my story really quick, yeah, so I wanted to do hockey, and my mom's like, no, you're not good at ice skating, you're not good enough at ice skating yet, you need to go back to do more ice skating. And I think my mom had this really secret agenda, that she just wanted me to become an ice skater instead of a hockey person. So, like, I did a couple of random, like, ice skating weird things, like I did, like, this, I don't know how to explain it, it's kind of, this, like, basketball show thing. So here we go, we gotta move this guy around. Setting the target's definitely difficult. Road spike it! Road spike it! Ah! So we ended up surviving right there. Wow. Wowzers. Get rid of these balloons. That's how the mortar really does annihilate those things once they're lower level like that. So it was 16,800. I think I'm gonna get the monkey village over here. And then if I sell 2 of these guys worth $14,000 right there, look, we got enough money. I think we do, but our camo detection is still pretty weak at this point. Let's just do like a random ninja. I don't know where to put him. Because right here is not a bad spot to put him. Let's do that. We're getting him up to just 3-1. 3-1 is all I think I need for round 42. I think this is going to be enough balloon popping power for me. But I need to get these guys going, so let's go bam, bam, and get this guy up to 4-2, hopefully as fast as possible. Alright, this is where it gets a little crazy, guys. Hopefully I got enough stuffs for it. 4-2. Got the 4-2. I don't need the monkey village anymore. I can use that money on my ninja over here once I get 3,300. 3,300. Come on, 3,300. Not gonna get it in time. Not gonna get it in time. 3,300. Basically the worst time ever. Literally did not even get his one last shot off. Even though the money, I got money from like his last shot to get that money for the upgrade, but then he didn't get another shot after that. So there's a 4-2 ninja at this point, but I still need some more Moab popping power, guys. Can I pop Moabs up here? Moab Maulers up there? Does not look like it's going to allow me. Oh, you can. Oh my! I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a Robo Monkey. I think. Let's get a 0-2 for now. It just has an extreme range and a really, really nice spot. I'm totally down. Might be able to fit another one down here or something too. It's not a bad spot either. This spot's just so darn amazing. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go straight for a Robo-Monkey, even though it's 10,000 whopping dollars right there. I guess I could Monkey Village him. Sure, why not? We'll Monkey Village him. I think we're going to be able to easily destroy this guy, though. Yeah, look at that. Come on, little ninja buddy. Come on, little ninja buddy. Do it. Destroy him. No, it's too many balloons. Yeah. It scares me. Scares the crap out of me, because I literally only have one life, and if that goes away, I lose the game, you know? I lose the game completely. So there's my Robo-Monkey. Makes me feel pretty good. I'm going to get another banana farm, I think. There must be some sort of weird glitch when I imported these over that, like, there's supposed to be rocks here or something that just didn't show up now. Kind of makes sense, you know? Kind of makes sense that that's something that could happen pretty easily. So yeah, my mom had the secret agenda that I still, to this day, she won't admit it. But they just would not let me play hockey, and they wanted me to keep doing ice skating. They're like, no, you gotta keep doing ice skating, keep doing ice skating. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do ice skating anymore. I'm not gonna go anymore. And they're like, okay, fine. And then I kind of just, like, this, like, slowly faded out of wanting to do hockey. That was, like, the big thing that I wanted to do when I was a kid. Like, I tried playing football when I was a little bit younger, like, literally really young. I think it was 1998 when I got my trophy. I was born in 1991, so I was like 7 years old when I played my first year of football. And my team went undefeated, and we got first place that year, actually. But I just didn't find it all that fun. I was a really small kid. You know, I was a very, very small kid for my age. I was small. I was always small for my age, all the way up until I turned probably like 14 or 15. And that's when I started to start growing quite a bit. And I remember people used to call me, like, even my friends used to call me, like, oh, they're like, you're a midget, you know, you're a midget, blah, 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 like, you're tiny. And then it was actually kind of funny, because I, like, started growing really a lot, and I actually became a lot taller and bigger than a lot of my friends. And it was like, well, look who's the midget now. And, like, I know they were saying it sort of jokingly, but at the same time, I still think it was like that junior high, like, I'm better than you feeling sort of thing, like, making fun of people a little bit and all that stuff. Like, I think that's a pretty normal thing for a lot of kids to do. I never really got butthurt from people making fun of me all that much. And the reason why, I think, is mostly because of my brother. My brother was extremely mean to me. And at that point, after 10 years of dealing with people saying really mean things to me, it kind of just wore off. Like, I just didn't care if people made fun of me anymore. Like, even to this day, you can call me whatever the heck name you want. I'm not going to get angry or sad or mad or anything like that. I'm going to be like, okay, is that all you got? Is that all you got? My brother was really good at making up really bad names for me, making fun of me in all the very specific spots that I needed to. And I don't hate my brother at this point in my life. I wouldn't say he's a good friend of mine or anything like that, but he was definitely brutal to me when I was a kid. He was. I think that's what a lot of, you know, it's weird, because I, like in movies and stuff, it's like, that's what big brothers do. Big brothers are just mean to each other, or big brothers are mean to their little brothers. And he's like 3.5 years older than me, by the way. They're like, it's just normal. That's just the thing that happens. And I ask my friends, and they're like, oh no, my brothers were always really nice to me. They were always, you know, fantastic brothers and all this stuff. And I'm like, really? Interesting. Makes me kind of sad. So what is we're going to do, guys? We're going to get the ice tower. We're going to get an Arctic wind over here, because I have a lot of money. Obviously, that's the first thing. If you have a lot of money, use it. There's another Robo-Monkey right there. And we're going to pop another Robo-Monkey down here as well. Just spamming the Robo-Monkeys. So that was kind of my hockey story. Anyways, I kind of went on a tangent right there. There was the one time that I actually went through and played legit ice hockey, but not on skates, with my friends. That was one of the most fun times I ever had, guys. It really was. Wow, I feel like my audio is just clipping like crazy today. I feel kind of bad about that. I think I need to reset my my microphone or something like that, because it's just clipping like crazy. And I hate making bad videos, guys. I hate it. I hate it. I don't even feel like I'm talking all that loud. Maybe I'm talking a little bit on the loud side. A little bit. Just a little bit. And it was one of the most fun things that I ever did. So I'm kind of sad that I never ended up playing legit hockey. I feel like I would have actually had a good time with that and actually had fun with it. So I played, we like got this like weird rickety old net set up, and we put it on two sides of like a not even real pond. We did it where there was like a retention pondish area, so the water was literally like 6 inches deep. If you fell in, even if you fell through, it wouldn't matter. You would not have died in any way, shape, or form, unless somehow you like cut yourself on the ice and bled to death right then and there. Doubt that would happen. Severely doubt that would happen, but I guess it's a possibility, I suppose. But yeah, it was one of the most fun things that I ever did in my entire life, was playing hockey there. And you know what? I got beaten up like crazy. Like literally, because we weren't playing with skates. A lot of it was just how hard can you hit other people to steal the puck from them so they don't get up. So I was wearing like a reasonable amount of clothes and everything. You know, a little bit of puffy clothes here and there obviously add up to the ice not hurting quite as bad. But my knees were like brutalized that next day. Maybe that's why I have bad knees now. Like I got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And I won, though. That was the good thing. It was a 2-on-2. My team won. And I still, to this day, I remember that as one of the most fun things that I ever did as far as sports were concerned. The only other thing that I enjoyed, I enjoy making up games. I really do. Making up games is one of the most fun things ever to me. And I made up this game called Tangents. I've probably talked to you guys about it at least a little bit. See, this is where the space really comes in, you know? Like, I don't really have enough space to build things that I want to build. Trying to pop in a couple of monkey aces, I think. Even though they're in kind of odd, sort of silly spots at this point, I still feel like they're going to be more effective than most other things that I could build. There he is. And I'm assuming that this is not water. It'd be kind of interesting if that was considered water. But no, I guess it makes sense. It's ice. Ice is kind of like land, especially if you're in a cold area. So we're going to do some ninjas, guys. If I can spam them, I would like to do that. Still, the spacing is just like, it's very difficult to pop these guys in there. You got to be very specific on where you put them. So spam the ninjas. Kind of reminds me of Zelda, when you have to play that the ice area, and you have that blue fire and everything. I'm talking about Ocarina of Time, specifically. But I guess there's probably a lot of Zeldas with ice areas with blue fire, right? I think almost every Zelda has very similar locations that you go to. It's odd that you can play all these different games, and have them be so darn similar, yet so darn good at the same time. It's odd. It really is. Zelda is one of those games that they just make it happen somehow. Though I do feel like that they make the new weapons in every single game. I don't know how the heck they do that. How the heck they can make all these new weapons in all these fun different ways and still have them be unique and interesting. You know, it's just odd. I know, like when I was playing the Twilight Princess. I haven't played these games in a long time, by the way. But I thought one of the most interesting things you had was the giant ball and chain. Now, this obviously made zero sense. It made zero sense because, like, you whip the ball and chain out, and you're like, like chugging along, trying to carry this thing, and then like when you're swinging it around, you're like, it's like, this is so heavy. And then you can throw it at people, but then you're like, oh, I put it in my pocket, and then I run around, and then I'm super duper fast. It's like, oh, that makes perfect sense, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. All right, so here we go, guys. We're gonna get an Apache Dart ship. We're gonna Apache Dart ship. Pursuitify him. I don't know, Apache Dart ships are weird, because sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I don't know if you guys saw my Impoppable video recently, but I tried to get a Apache Dart ship, and it just boiled over and destroyed everything. I should have done a Super Monkey fan club. I, like, sold 2 banana farms to get an Apache Dart ship, and I still died. Like, what are the freaking chances of that happening? Very low, I think. Very low indeed. So, I don't know, guys. We got the last few rounds here. We did it on Impoppable. No big deal. I guess this is another pretty reasonably easy map. Once we get to those little bit harder maps, I got some surprises for you guys. I don't want to tell them what they are until you guys actually get to see them, because it's just more exciting. The wondering of what's going to happen. But yeah, I got about 4 more maps for you guys for now. I might get more maps in the future. We'll see once we get there. Once we get there, we'll see. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you want to, you can press the like button for me. I do appreciate that. And have a super duper delicious day.